What makes a good business a truly great business? You need great products, great facilities, and great people.
We feel like a family within a family, really. We'll look out for each other and help each other, so we're quite a close team here.
It's not just the actual blood family, it's the family is actually the people.
The fact we can communicate across departments and we don't have the issues that other dealerships might have. It is a family trying to move forward.
It's not an individual thing. It's not like head down, work, go home. It's help your mates, because they are my mates.
I see all our staff as family members because we are all as one. We're all working for one cause, going in one direction.
The management team and the directors care about us. So in turn, you care about the business that you work for and the job that you do.
I think we're all appreciated. I think you get known for doing a good job, and that's good.
You take people and you're getting the best out of their abilities, and that gives us a lot of pleasure. We've had occasions when they've started as apprentices and then they go to technicians, master technician, service advisor and then service manager, and you can see people flourishing and benefiting from that.
For us, that is the culture that drives the business forward. They understand what we want, they understand what it's like to be a Swansway person, and we can only grow if we have that type of culture within the business, and that excites me.
First job, left school when I was 16. 3 years of non-stop training and learning new things every day. But no, it's been a good process.
It's one-to-one tuition, so I can ask as many questions and he'll answer them all.
I get all the apprentices, so I must be doing something right.
Well, I came straight from school. I had originally planned to go to college and university, but the opportunity came up with Swansway themselves. I've been more than looked after within the company. Yeah, they give you every single piece of training. Anything you need is always there to hand, and if it's not, if you just voice up that it's something you feel needs developing or needs training on, they're more than willing to help you and invest in you as a person so you can build up your career through the company. Now I've just grown with confidence, and the training, development and Swansway have developed me into this person that I am today.
16 years ago, I started as a receptionist at Crew Volkswagen. I'd got 2 young children at the time. I just wanted to get back into the workplace, really. From being the reception, I moved into fleet admin, and Peter and John had an idea whereby, why didn't I start up fleet? So I went for the role, and we grew and grew and grew. And where we are now is we're now selling like 6,000 vehicles a year.
You're not hung out to dry, as it were. You are put through a lot of different training sessions, in-house training, external training through the manufacturer as well.
I came as basically a non-qualified technician, went through from a service tech to a qualified tech to a master tech, doing the coaching skills, getting all the different training along the way, and then recently been promoted into the service manager of Crusade.
Training-wise, they've got the Swansway Academy, which everyone goes through when they first start. Recognition-wise, yeah, as long as you do well, they do reward performance very well.
The training we can sort out, the skills we can sort out. The thing that's the most important is attitude.
You work hard and you get rewarded. Sit on your laurels and you're in the wrong place.
I've been out on a few fun days with them, and it makes you want to work harder because you want to carry on going out on their all expenses paid schemes.
If we didn't have that element of fun, then why would you want to come to work?
If people aren't happy in what they do, then they're not going to give their best. So the fact that when they come in, they can just feel relaxed, feel at home, they're going to give their best, and that's what the people here do all the time. You know, they're my team and they work really hard.
You can't have a team of centre forwards, you've got to have a bit of everything. You've got a bit of a goalie or a winger. We've got all sorts from young trainees, and the team, they all sort of motivate each other.
It's the fact that the directors are part of the team, really, and it's all about the team. My staff, I've got to have full trust in my staff, which I do have. The staff are the people who are talking to the customers.
Just everyone's pulling in the same direction and trying to help everyone else.
If you actually consider, you probably spend more time with your work colleagues than you do with your family. So you've got to have shared humour. That's massively important. And one of the things that we do is we have the Swansway Family Fun Day, which is an annual event. And what we find is people can come together from different branches throughout the group. And these might be people who've actually only communicated by email for the last 2 or 3 years, and they get to see each other face to face, and that builds for better relationships.
Little one-on-one chats every now and then, how people getting on. Taking people to one side who appears to be perhaps have got an issue at home or something like that, have a little sit down, have a chat, if there's anything we can do to help.
If you've got a problem, you can go and speak to somebody and they'll get it sorted for you. It's not like you'll go and speak to somebody and then that's it, that's the end of it. You speak to somebody, if they can't sort it, they'll go higher to try and sort it for you. It's a nice place.
You're looking at any other brands?
Not in the pipeline at the moment, no. Sometimes you can be in a hurry to say, well, let's have another brand, but you can actually get more out of what you've got just by better processes.
Oh, it makes a huge difference to work for a company where you can approach the team, you can approach the management, and you'll always get a yes or no answer, and a yes or no is always better than a maybe.
If you get to the stage as a director where you stop listening to your people, then you're getting out of touch with your business. So it's very important that David and John and I get around the businesses and speak to people so that we can actually take the feedback and improve the business going forward.
Presentation, as you see in all the Swansway sites, is immaculate, and we all share that passion. We know that we've got one chance to sell a car, so we need to look at 100% of our best.
The reason we reinvest is, first of all, for the customers. The customers expect a clean, modern environment in which to make a purchase. We also do it for our staff. Nobody wants to work in a shabby place. They want to work in a clean, nice environment.
You know, the showroom is absolutely beautiful now. It is in line with Volkswagen, but it's more than that. You know, the standards are higher than that.
It's the whole aura of the place, so making sure you set your stall up so that the inside is all tidy, there's no rubbish on the desk, so that you're coming into a nice place.
The first workshop I worked in, if you knelt down, you knelt in that much of grease and grime. It's a lovely working environment nowadays.
We know at Swansway that we must be ready to impress every customer all of the time. No matter what's going on, you know, in your head or in your life or whatever, you've got to leave that behind. We've got to perform to every customer because we might just only have that one chance and we don't want to miss it.
The key pin, really, holding everything together, is the person who's handing the keys over to the customer. If something goes down there, it doesn't matter who's done what and how well you've looked after them. They forget all that. It's about that moment, and we need to make sure that that moment is perfect every time.
I think from a sales point of view, caring is caring about your customer, making sure they get the best product for them, making sure that they're well aware of all the features and benefits and that it's the right thing for them. It's not about just selling somebody a car, it's about selling somebody the right car.
I think customers, when they walk into any environment now to buy anything, expect a certain level of service, expect a certain quality of product, professionalism about the people that are dealing with it. So we're taking it to the next level. We're looking to wow customers.
Yeah, it is definitely the Swansway way to meet and greet people properly, professionally at the door, take them straight into a nice waiting area. And, you know, if you're going to give somebody a coffee, make sure it's a nice coffee. Newspapers, the daily newspapers, we make sure they're there for them. TV, we pass them the remote and again, make them feel at home.
And when the customer lands with us, we make sure that we understand their needs perfectly when they drop the car with us. If necessary, we'll take one of the guys from the workshop and come and talk to the customer. So there's no breakdown in communication between the customer, the service advisor and the technician. And that gives us great benefits. We don't waste a lot of time and the customer feels that we're taking a real interest in, which we genuinely do. We check our cars over properly before we give them back to them. We wash and vac every vehicle. The contact centre is really important to us. They'll deal with all the telephone inquiries and also the outbound service and MOT bookings and any repair bookings they'll take for us as well.
That's the one, lovely. I'll send that over now to confirm it's booked in for Friday the 29th at 8:30.
Thanks very much. Take care. Bye. They don't see the change of oil inside or the inspection that we do. They don't see that part of it. So the little things we do are actually the big things that matter. So the customer's car wash, the fact that I'm taking the time to call them back up to check everything's all right with the car.
We want to make sure that you come in, you buy a car, you enjoy the car and you become a fan, not just a customer but a fan of that product.
When you have a positive feedback, yeah, brilliant, makes you feel good. You know you've done your job properly. You don't come to work just for money. You come to work to, enjoy it as well. And having that positive feedback does make you feel good.
We're caring in the fact that, we look after the customer. We're honest in the fact that if there's something wrong with the car, or we'll tell them. I'm proud as the fact that, I am very proud to work here.
You can see all the time that the business is going places with the new dealerships and that they're building, but on my personal level I know that throughout my career it's going to improve day by day, week by week.
There's no manual, it's all about the people. And it's that simple, it is all down to the people. The people feeling like they want to be here, that they're part of a team and they want to deliver a service. And that is the Swansway way.